Um, hello, goodbye.
So is it recording your screen and the voice,
Yeah, that's what
everything
I'm
all
doing
together?
now.
Or
That's what I'm doing now. I'm
okay.
recording everything. It's pretty cool. Once you start to play with it, go back to my email so you see something cool here. Once you start recording, okay, and then you upload it to YouTube, and then later, Miss Laura, you can repackage it. One thing I learned in listening to all the podcasts, listening to Russell is you got to learn to repurpose everything. Okay, nothing is waste. Meaning, just like I'm not gonna tell you the truth. When I record this video, one, I'll load it up to YouTube, and I'm gonna give it to you. But two, eventually, I'm gonna put it into my secret sauce book or my section. So then you go to sell it. No, so you're not doing extra work. Most of the successful people that I've learned and taught from are repurposing everything.
Okay.
Let me explain something else what I meant by repurposing. Remember when the other day we were talking about, remember I told you need to put an audio of your little kitties book,
Yes.
right? Well, guess what? You did the audio. Now, guess what? You put it with the video. You agree? So now that's one thing. And then you can also give it as a first free upsell bonus, free audio of my book.
Okay.
And what else you're using? You're also using the audio to put it with the video.
Okay.
So so you're repurposing everything. It's like there's nothing wasted.
Okay.
And every time I heard about building a product, and it's the same concept with your book or product, is remember, you make a bunch of things, and then you either use it as bonuses. In other words, you could use it as a bonus. You could use it as a giveaway. Hell, that might even be if you start building a list on selling your books. That might be one of your giveaways. A free audio of my book.
Okay.
You understand? Huh?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I got something even pretty cooler. How old are the kids that you're selling your book to?
Most of them are 3 to 5.
Okay, you know what else I thought of? I think off the fly. Make some of your pictures and make them a coloring book.
That's what I was thinking. Coloring pages. I was thinking about that.
But guess what though? You make it on Fiverr, and what's that? It comes a cool bonus. And what did it cost you, Miss Laura? Nothing.
Nothing.
What would it cost for somebody to convert those some of your, but not the whole book, but a couple of the cool pages? I would, at the very least, take your 3 titles. Remember you said how many books you have?
I have 4 right now.
4. I would, at the very least, I got something pretty cool. Tell me if this isn't pretty smart. Take your 4 book covers and turning them into coloring book. I'm trying to get 4 coloring pages.
Okay.
And getting back to what we were talking to yesterday, or the last time we talked, is part of getting ahead. I know we're also here for the secret sauces. You probably need to get a landing page up. Okay. You probably need to put together a sales funnel. Okay. And the best program without busting your head to do that is ClickFunnels. Because you don't have to bust your head to do it. Sure, if you're a smart person, and I'm not that smart, you could spend hours and hours to try to do it in WordPress. It's possible. But why do you want to bust your head? Last thing I know, you got other things to do in life, but spend 16 hours to try to build a site. With ClickFunnels, you build it, you learn how to do it. It might take you a day to understand how to do it. Their customer support is pretty cool. But, you build it, and you can sell everything off of that one platform.
Okay.
And the tech support is good.
Okay.
So that now with that, you can then start upselling. Now you sell the first book, right? And then on the next level, now, because I don't know if you listen to podcasts.
I have it 4, but yes,
okay.
I can.
Okay, you gotta listen to, hold on, let me get it to, look up Russell Brunson, and anything Russell stuff is real good. I'll tell you another one that I've been listening to a lot. I mean, it's kind of Russell stuff, but I forget what it's called. But be honest with you right now, my main dude is Funnel Hacker Radio.
Funnel Hawker Radio?
Hacker
Okay.
Radio.
Hacker Radio.
It's part of Russell Brunson's type stuff.
Okay.
Goes like I said, it goes back to ClickFunnels. I mean, I've only been using ClickFunnels about 3 months, but dude, it will do. Once you get big enough, okay, Miss Laura, it will do everything for you. When I meant by do big enough, it has the email system. It's everything. What I meant by big enough is, you know, it has a built-in email, but obviously that's an extra module, cost-wise. You understand us? So when you think you got a big enough list, or you don't want to keep jumping around with 14 different sections because you can afford to pay that little extra, because it's broken down to basically what Russell sells it as. You know, you got ClickFunnels is the regular, you know, funnel pages, and then you can go out and buy Actionetics, which is the full-blown email system, has everything built in. You know, but it's more money per month, but it has everything. You understand? It has your landing pages, has everything you need.
Okay.
And it has a built-in affiliate program. So it does everything for you, but that'd be at the higher ticket. I don't know if you're at the higher ticket, but it has everything for you. Because what ClickFunnels will do, and then you can ask me any questions. Oh, you know what you see? I'm such an unprepared. Okay, here, I'll show you. So what ClickFunnels will do, it will let you do everything you want. You know what you can have. Get there. Let me get you my whatever. Okay. Well, let me get to my funnel.
What kind of product do you have?
I have two on board right now. One of them is the secret sauce, which I launched. Pretty cool. And the other one is my Golden Mind Force, which is at 2.0 now, because I redid it all when I got into ClickFunnels a few months ago.
Okay.
Obviously, you know, secret sauce, which is pretty cool. Here, I'll do this. I'll show you this one. Here, on ClickFunnels. Okay, this is my main page. Okay, see, look, it gave me the opt-in page. See, look, there's my opt-in page. There's the Brit page. Sorry. Or I don't know, you can see it anyways. It will eventually load, because when you start record, okay. You know, when you're recording and the internet doesn't always love each other, so it's slow. So look, there's a Brit page. There's your VSL. It's pretty cool because see how you can do split pages real easy?
Yeah.
No problem. Here's my VSL here. Order page, upsell 1, upsell 2. Sorry, my internet is okay. So look, there's my sales page, and there's my you know, A/B, you know, my test, easy. You could add a third one. It gives me upsells, gives you the order, gives you thank you page, and over here you could have your built-in where they download your books.
Okay.
So it does everything. You understand? The only thing you would have to almost do after building is you have to get and you know what an Amazon SMS account is? You know what that is? Huh?
No.
Okay, let me show you what that is. It's an S3S management console. What that does, Miss Laura, you can upload all your audios, all your videos. You understand though? And you could host them on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And I could show you one day. That's no problem. Where they'll give you the link. You understand? I bet you somewhere along the line when you click stuff, you see an SMS.
Yes.
Well, that's an Amazon. Everything's being loaded up to Amazon, and they're the hosting. And they might charge you I think they charge like 2 cents a download.
Okay.
No big deal. You understand? So you could put your books and audios there.
Okay.
You could set it up as a zip file. You could set it up as you understand? Do whatever you want. Does that make any sense to you? Do whatever you want. As a zip file, as an audio file, as pictures. And then they could click it. You take the link, you put it in, and they click it in pretty much Amazon web hosting. You got it. We'll do everything for you.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, so you can almost do your own stuff. And what else Russell has on here? Did I delete it? Sorry. What else it has? It will give you, if you wanted to, you can sign up for Skype, for Stripe or Braintree, so that you can have your own processing.
Stripe or Braintree?
Stripe or Braintree.
Okay.
That could get important because what starts to happen. Oh, what else is cool? You know what a bump is? You don't know what a bump is?
No.
Okay, here's what a bump would be.
Okay.
Okay, a bump is. Let me see if I can get one for you. But here I can explain it to you. Okay, I'm gonna use your book as an example, right? You sold your book for $5.95, whatever, X. But on Russell's program, here, let me see if I can find it for you. Hold on, I have to look for you. Order page. But what the bump does is, okay, you sold your book for $4.95, right? Correct? Yes or no?
Right.
But at the bottom, sales page? It's on the sales page. Hold on. Sorry. But it's somewhere. And I could show you here. No, that's the sales page. It's on the sales page. So anyways, what a bump would do is you sold your book for $4.95. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
But at the bottom of the page, it says, but wait, act now and I'm going to sell you book number 2 for $4.95.
Okay.
So in other words, it's not an upsell, but you can do, for lack of terminology, it's add-ons.
Okay.
You got it?
Got it.
And so now you don't have to send them like here. You wouldn't have to send them to another upsell. You would then at the bottom, the people would click. Okay, the people would click. Now, sorry, as I talk to you, Miss Laura, I do everything on the fly, so I'm not a planning type person. I follow whatever questions you ask me. It then sets me off on my little tangents. Okay, got it? That's how I teach. So what the bump would do is this would be a bump page? Let me see. It's on the order page. Let me see if this would get me. Let me see if we can see this page here. I think it's here. So what you would do is, it's not an upsell. Okay, here it is. You see the bump here? See, read it here. I'll give you access to the Winning Ways program. You see it?
Yes.
So then you would sell it. Oh, I don't know. So then I would sell it for $19.95. So I get an extra $19.95. So in other words, you buy my main product at $37. You understand? It's kind of like, here's a way to describe it. I'm sure you got a football jersey on, so I'm sure you watch TV once in a while, right? And those info commercials, it says, wait, there's more.
Right.
It's in that kind of setup.
Okay.
So in other words, you're selling them something else before they check out.
Okay.
As opposed to an upsell, you're taking them to another page before they check out.
Okay.
You got it, Miss Laura, or not really? You understand?
I understand. So as far as your product, so did you start out with is it a PDF, a video, audio?
I mean, building my product or just my main concept?
Well, your actual product that you're selling, that you created.
Well, depending on which one. On Secret Sauce, I just put a bunch of videos. I wrote down how I built my program, which is, no offense, is a whole lot easier for me to do because it's like that's how I built that's how I built my list, is a secret sauce system. Which on the personal development one, it was kind of the same thing because Golden Mind Force, the actual program, and by the way, the physical actual program is a bunch of audios, and somebody turned some of my audios into ebooks. That it's like how I learned, how I got to where I'm at today.
Okay.
Because I will tell you, my journey is the most craziest and bizarre journey ever. I graduated from high school, okay? I graduated from University of South Florida in 1982 and couldn't get a job. Which, by the way, was the best thing ever happened to me. I started working with my parents because Bank of America, nobody would hire me because they said I was overqualified. So that set me on my little entrepreneur journeyness. And then the next thing you know, I'm like, buying Tony Robbins stuff and here and there. Because I got into a little bit for a while there, a little of the MLM, multi-level stuff. And so, they kind of teach you to like go buy books and blah, blah, blah. So then I started buying books and podcasts and here and there. And that's how I ended up being an online nerd, which my friend, because, I'm probably one of the few people who try to sell me stuff in my office. My office is on Angie's List, and the lady's trying to sell me, about Angie's List. I'm not changing it, and I'm saying, oh, really? Well, how many backlinks do I get? I'm like telling her, and they're like saying, holy shit, man. They're saying, this guy, kind of knows what I'm talking about, which is I'm one of the weirdos, okay? I'm one of the weirdos who can tell you how to be successful because I started with zero, and I built a huge 4,000 person tax office from zero 30 years ago. I built, I built the odds that, I built a 20,000 list, email system, which nobody, I got people to help me, but, this wasn't done, I took Annex 1 class and did it. No, because at the end of the day, and I'll put it out there, I don't care, that I went to his class, and I'll tell you the real story. I started doing email stuff. I went to Las Vegas in 2004 in the Inbox Live.
Okay.
I paid $15,000 to do the mentor program.
Wow.
And he didn't take my money. They said they ran out for whatever reason. Well, guess what? I got, upset. And in my little brain, nobody tells me no. So I went out and I said, and by the way, that was probably the best thing that ever happened to me because I went out and I found people to help me and teach me. And I spent money. I'm not going to lie. What I'm teaching you costing me more than I kind of want to put here.
Yeah.
Because I spent a lot, but it doesn't matter. I've gotten that money back 10 times over because what really starts to happen, you start doing this stuff, Miss Laura, like what I'm teaching. Remember, this stuff that I'm showing you is not always about, building your list. Remember, all of a sudden, I'm trying to relate it back to, being you an amazing author, which you are. Which, by the way, Annex classes, sorry if you're listening to this, Annex, they don't tell you how you can take it back to the real world. Right or wrong?
Right.
So I can show you how you can take whatever I teach you and it all flows back to the real world. Because I took this real world information and now I use the same system, style, whatever you want to call it, and I mashed all my stuff together to have a killer online presence for my tax office.
Awesome.
It all works. So I fused it all together, and that's what it's about.
What is a backlink? I don't know what that is.
Okay, a backlink is an SEO term. It really has nothing to do here. But what a backlink does is, in order to get ranked, okay, Google has to think that you're out there, that you're an important person.
Okay.
So there's a system out there that Google says that, like, say, if you had links on Facebook and Facebook goes back to your landing page, that's considered a backlink.
Okay.
So the more of the high-end backlinks you have out there, okay, the more Google thinks that you're an important person. That's how, to be honest with you, that's how people get ranked. That's the number one thing. Okay, it's kind of about keywords. It's a little about keywords, but it's more about, having those backlinks because you won't show up.
Okay.
You know. But yet I'm making money and I haven't used any backlinks doing the email stuff. It's just going out there, meeting other people. You know, it's what Russell says. It's called what Russell calls hacking. You know, Russell taught me in the last few months about hacking. Hacking is you find what somebody else has done successfully, Miss Laura, right? And you copy the bit. You copy the person. I mean, you don't plagiarize the person, Miss Laura, but you copy them.
Okay.
You know, so if you're trying to do your ebooks, you try to find who's the biggest ebook player in the business.
Well, I follow Lily Lexington. She sold 100,000 copies in the first 18 months.
Thank you. So then if you're smart, you go to her website. Okay, let's say you buy ClickFunnels today, right? You then go to Lily Lexington. Does she have a website how to sell kiddies books? Yes or no?
No, she doesn't. On how to sell. She just sells her books. So.
Okay, so she's just teaching. So that's it. Okay, so then find who's the biggest player in the children's book industry.
Jay Boyer is who the course I took was through Jay Boyer. He has a course.
No, listen to what I'm saying though. You're not getting my point.
Okay.
What I learned the other day, and what I learned through Mike Evans and all the people is, and through Tellman is who is the biggest. Okay, let me give you something in personal development, right? I kind of married the people from Elvin. You know who Elvin? He has a bunch of stuff on ClickBank. If I go look it up, Thought Elevator, Manifestation Miracle.
But Ed Lester or
no, Elvin.
Okay.
Elvin Wayne.
Elvin, okay.
Well, anyways, they're the biggest players in the personal development space.
Okay.
So then what you do is, in personal development, you would go find him on ClickBank and find his landing pages.
Okay.
You then do Russell's system of hacking his page.
Got it. Okay.
You know, not plagiarize his page, but meaning that if you see that he's got purple letters, guess what you do? You put purple letters.
Purple letters. Okay.
So if he has a girl running to a finish line, you go get a. You understand that, Miss Laura? You go buy you go get a picture of a girl running to the finish line.
Got it. Okay.
That's what Russell and that's what all the big people have taught me in the last 6 months is why reinvent the wheel.
Okay.
Go hack your biggest competitor. Okay? You're doing children's books, right?
Right.
So then now, who is the biggest seller, biggest badass in the children's book industry?
I have no idea.
Well, that's your assignment. Go and find who it is.
Okay.
Okay? I'll tell you how you can hack even quicker. Another backdoor trick. You're an Amazon person. Go on Amazon and Google children. Well, not Google, but you know what I'm trying to get at.
Right, search. Yeah.
Search. Who sold the most books on Amazon and kids' books last week?
It's probably Harry Potter, actually.
Well, no, but that's not in your niche. You're into the little preschool kids.
Picture books. Yeah, picture books.
Who's the number one seller on? Okay, let me do it another way. Who is your number one competition in? Okay. Sorry, Miss Laura. I think on the fly, so you got to understand when I babble too much.
No, you're fine.
Because I think on the fly. You understand? Right? I react to your questions.
Yeah.
Go and find who is the number one seller of whatever you're selling. That's what you got to do. Okay?
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Now, find who that is. Okay, here's what you do. Now, what's the name of who's the author?
Let's find out. I can click.
Here, let me see here. You said
children's books. I can see the top seller in, let's see, children's books.
So when you make that second million, baby, you got to say, Albert got me there, okay? When you get on stage, you say, thank you for that little class that Corey told me about back in the day.
All right.
That's all I ask. How's that?
Sounds good. I can do that.
So what are we looking for? Children's? Sorry.
Yeah, ages 3 to 5, so... No.
With children's books.
And it's Kindle edition. So we've got Emily Winfield Martin. She's at the top.
Okay, fine. Okay, doesn't matter. Now take her, Miss Laura.
Okay.
Now take her and throw her into Google and see if she has a website.
Okay. Yeah, she has a website.
Okay, now, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. So you don't have to do it now. Copy and paste it on a notepad, that website.
Okay.
So then, because now what you want to do, Miss Laura, is you're going to want to later go back and kind of like do a Russell Brunson, rip it off.
Okay.
You know, hack it.
Okay.
Same color, same everything.
Okay.
Does she have what's the website?
It's her name, EmilyWinfieldMartin.com.
Okay. Can you... Let me see here. Let's see what... Okay, can you put that website into the Skype chat room?
Okay.
And I'll go over it with you. So that's what they taught me. Do it and it worked. Why? Hey, Miss Laura, why bust your brain? Let somebody else, sweetheart. Let somebody else. What are you laughing at? Huh? Let somebody else do the work.
Okay. There, I put it in there.
Oh, okay. Here. Let's see what this lady's got here. Let's see if we can do some amazing hacking. And by the way, if you look at Secret Sauce, that whole cover page, I hacked one of Russell's. You understand? Russell had a page. He sent a blog post out, and guess what happened? Okay, this is cool. But you see, this lady is an idiot. Sorry. Forgive me, Emily, if you're watching this. Where's an opt-in page? This is beautiful, but I don't see nobody. On your first page, you're supposed to have, hey, look, you want a copy of my free book? You understand? On every homepage, you want to get their information.
Right.
Okay. Dude, you could knock her out of the block. You just got to figure out who her backlinks are. And then you can knock her out. But see, you don't need backlinks. See, that's where ClickFunnels would come in because, let me see, we got something here. Does she sell any of her books?
I have a basic page, opt-in page, so under laura3.com. So
okay,
I need to add to it.
Okay, no. But that's not where you're at, though. Okay, fine. But on your laura3.com page, okay, do you have something to be, excuse my question, I call it, you got to have a tripwire page, or AKA, you got to be, and I put it this way, I shouldn't say it this way, but it's the only way I can say it. You have to be a whore in a sense that you got to give something away for them to buy in. All this, what else you got to do? What else you got to do, Miss Laura, is you got to channel your mind. If you want to get your books going, if your life is really your books and not personal development stuff, you got to channel all that thinking. You understand that I'm showing you and convert it to the brick and mortar world. Convert it to the insurance world. You understand though? You switch it's the same thought pattern, except you got it, instead of selling personal development, you do the same pattern and you take off personal development, 5 ways to be happy. Fine. 5 ways to sell insurance. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
6 ways. Okay, no, see, this is all crap. I mean, this is beautiful. See, this lady is crazy. This lady is a wasted page. Ask me why. You know why it's all wasted, Miss Laura? You know why?
Why?
Because here, click on any of the books. Go ahead. Doing the class? Why, Jackster's here?
No, Mommy needs to go do something because she has what Jax can't do it.
Okay, let me finish here. Half hour.
That's it,
yeah, we all live in Miami Springs, and my whole family lives within blocks of my house. And my nephew is assistant athletic director for FIU Sports, and there's a football game today. They play Central Florida. So
Oh, wow.
he's got to go to work. His wife, and they got 2 cute kids. His wife is taking his daughter Gigi to see Disney on Ice at the arena in downtown. So
Oh.
my kids are watching their little boy, little Jackster.
Okay.
So So anyways, to show what I'm trying to tell you, Miss Laura, all these books, they should be clickable back to Amazon or back to you to sell.
Yeah, nothing happens when you click on them.
Right.
Yeah, I see that.
How stupid is this lady? Oh, look, shop. Yeah, but see what she's doing? She's going, you got to go all the way back to her ecstasy shop to sell. What are you, crazy? I mean, you probably still have to put this page in, Miss Laura, but every book, you understand? Every book should have been clickable.
Yeah, it should have been. Yeah, I see that.
And she's the biggest person. Man, I could cut her down. See, you know what else she did? This lady is so dumb. She's probably a multimillionaire, and she thinks little Albert in Miami thinks she's crazy. But I don't see any opt-in page. I don't see any opt-in page. This lady, how could she be a multimillionaire? She's probably living in a double-wide trailer somewhere, and we don't know about it. She can't be a New York elite, or like, who wrote Harry Potter?
J.K. Rowling.
Right. It shows I don't read that kind of stuff. She must be living at a double wide somewhere, okay? Or never retired yet, because or an elite foofy, because none of these clicks work.
Yeah.
And that's not how websites see. What you get, let me tell you, let me back up with me. Miss Laura, what you're getting with me, I have a background in SEO, and now I have a background in in email stuff. You understand? So I can fuse both worlds together. You got it? There is no opt-in page. Who's the next person? This isn't really a lady. Who's the number 2 lady?
Let's see. Look at bestsellers. Actually, it shows Dr. Seuss, so he's not alive anymore. Let me see here.
I don't care if Dr. Seuss is alive or dead, but the point is, we want to see their pages.
Well, let's see.
Okay, here, let's take it another direction then. Okay, let's go back to your book. Okay, on the opt-in page, what can we put in the book? You understand that for your books. See, I don't know enough about children's books, so sorry.
Okay.
Hold on, just give me 1 second. Joey! Sorry, it's my nephew. What's up there? Sorry, I'm coaching somebody online. Look good, Joseph.
Go ahead.
They going to win today? No. They got a chance. They got a chance. Then you can call Lewis and text them.
Yeah.
See, that's my nephew, Joey, the big athletic directors.
Hi there.
Hi there.
All right.
Hi.
All right. Go for it. We'll talk.
Yep. See? We all live like we're all in the neighborhood of Miami Springs, Florida.
All right.
And they brought the little guy here. That's where my daughters are doing today, watching their favorite little Jackster.
All right.
So you just got to, it's the door thing. Okay.
Well, there's another guy named Giles Andrea, but he doesn't really have a website either.
So guess what then? So now you're going to be a unique person. See, I'm going to teach you enough that guess what? 3 weeks from now, you're going to be smarter than me. Then you're going to go out and say, hey, look, I can show you how to do this. And then you're the consultant.
He's got a book on YouTube, but he has some different things. It's kind of all spread out, though.
Okay. Here's what I will tell you is, okay, for your book landing page, I don't know enough about your books. You understand about the kiddie stuff? What can you put on the book for your book stuff to hook them in?
What do you mean? Put at the end of the book?
No. On your landing page for the books.
My landing page.
Okay, here, I got it. Put a cover of your book. Does your book like teaching colors or anything like that, or no? It's just a normal.
One of them, everything has a place, teaches kids where to put their things, how to put things away.
Thank you.
That's a teaching one. Yeah.
Thank you. That's my point. give away a couple of pages or coloring books, on, sorry, I'd have to sit down and brainstorm it, but you understand my point, though?
Yeah, my landing page offers 50% off of an autographed copy of my first book, My Dog Jack. So that's the only thing that I had on there as far as it.
But let me ask you a question. Here's what I will teach you, the simplest way.
Okay.
Is that enough to tingle your time to buy it? If you have little kids.
No.
I know you don't have little kids, but you got to ask yourself, if you had little kids, Miss Laura, would that be enough to say, wow, I want to try out Miss Laura's book?
Probably not.
Well, thank you. Okay. Free coloring book. Make a half book. You understand, though? Give something away. Let's go back to my same situation. Sorry to put it this way. You got to be the hooker. Okay. What would you want to put if you were a, and do any of your friends have little kids?
I do, yes. My sister, my nephews. I have 2 nephews.
Okay. So then you got to ask your sister, what would you think would hook you to buy my book?
Okay. You
understand? Sorry, I can't. Miss Laura, I can't help you with that because I don't know anything about little kids. I mean, I got little, you understand, though, about, what triggers to buy little kids' books.
Yeah, okay.
So once you figure out what triggers to buy little kids, part I would tell you, give away a half book, give away coloring books. You know what I would also do? Listen, you know what else I would do? Okay, just to get their thing, give away your book for free. Who cares? Point is, you want to get them, and then, oh my God, I just started. Thank you, Russell. Russell Branson has just clicked in my brain. You give away the free book. You understand, though? Remember when they're coming into the circle. Now, after the bridge page, you bring them over. But wait, today I'll sell you books 2 and 3. For $25. I don't know.
Yeah, it actually happened today. Someone left a review for one of my books, and they bought my 2 other books. So, because they liked my first one. They bought more.
Thank you. So now you might want to, since it's a different market, you want to suck them in by giving away your first book.
And that's what I was doing. Today it's a free promotion on one of my books. You can get the book for free, and then people are buying the others because they like the first one. So.
And this is on Amazon, so you can't get their names.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
If you go to one of the last, I mean, it's so funny. I thought of you, and I haven't had a chance to redo it. But remember that Funnel Hacker Radio? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you which one.
Okay.
The guy, and I'll tell you because I just got finished listening to it, so I got to find it. So let me go here. Funnel Hacker Radio. It was. And it's the one I just got finished. Okay, Brian. Here's some guy. Go to Funnel Hacker Radio. It's a podcast.
Okay.
And listen to doesn't say what episode, or does it? His name was Brian Bowman. Oh, it says September 1st is when they uploaded it. Okay, Brian Bowman said there's a way of abstracting people's names and stuff out of Amazon.
Oh, okay.
You understand? There's a way of, and then guess what, Miss Laura? You did you like my book? Part of what I would tell you to do, remember, I don't know if you saw my last email. I got to go help with my wife with my niece and nephew here. But remember what I told you on my text? When you're bored of doing nothing, after you went out with your boyfriend tonight or whatever, or tomorrow, before halftime you watch the football game,
okay.
Or during the halftime, you might want to record one of your books.
Okay.
I mean, sure, you probably need to go on Viber and get the 44-year-old older lady. But guess what? My way of success was, hi, Jack. Sorry.
Okay.
My little Jackster's looking at me.
Oh.
Okay, little 1.5. And Auntie Bahia, my wife, is making sure Jack wants to come out the door, and they're making sure he can't come out. Part, I was going to tell you. So, I forgot. Sorry, I lost my... What was I saying? I lost my train of thought there.
We were talking about after the football game before the football
Oh,
game.
yeah. So what you do is, okay,
Yeah.
here's what I will tell you real quick is I'm the type of person, and a lot of people think I'm stupid and retarded. Fine. I'm an action person. Action person is if you haven't figured it out by now, I don't give a crap the quality. Because, I mean, and I'll rephrase that in a minute. I want something out today. Okay? Quality, I can go fix tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay? So that's what I meant by I don't give a crap. You go and you record it in your voice. Because you don't have time or you can't get out to Viber, and Viber might take for a while to get it back. But I'm a put shit on the wall type guy. Sorry to put it that way. And sorry, I got to rate this as a different rating. But that means is, Miss Laura, sorry, just hold on. That means today, what that means is put shit on the wall, is get it out there. I see too many people I try to coach. Oh, well, wait a minute. But your page looks too bad. Your spelling is horrible. It's out there, isn't it? And then later, Miss Laura, you can go back. You understand? Oh, later, it's like my first Golden Mind Force video on my sales thing. My voice is horrible. But for whatever reason, I wanted to get that sales video up, and and then later I figure, oh, and then it's when then I went a few days later and I went to Viber, and you get the lady do it. And by the way, you want to do the first one yourself. You know why, Miss Laura? Because now you're going to know the tone to tell the next whoever's going to record it. You want to get the tone that you want.
Okay.
You understand? So you'll get I'm going to call it the first draft. You need to launch the first draft, no matter how bad, no matter how sucky, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because that is what it is. It's a draft. It's out there, and then later you go back and start polishing it to make it the most perfect gift out there.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay. That'll work.
Did I give you enough nuggets and stuff to...
Yeah.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
And next week we'll do another one.
Okay.
And if you know anybody in the email world or the brick and mortar world who wants to build their stuff, obviously you can see I have enough worldly information, right, Miss Laura, to take this information in the information world and bring it to the real world, because you can check 1040. You can Google Corey. You Google me. I'm everywhere. Type in Google Albert Corey, Miami, Hialeah. Type in Hialeah income tax. You understand? And you can see that I am everywhere.
Okay.
And it's not everywhere because God bless me, I'm good looking. No, everywhere out there because I went out there and spent the time, spent the efforts, And what I'm trying to get back to my people is that part of what I like to coach and people don't always get it, I am cutting your time frame in half. Right? I cut it time in half. Because, you wouldn't know. And let me tell you real quick, another quick story about that. I ran into ClickFunnels because I spent way too much money on a guy named Tellman. He goes, hey, Albert, lead pages suck. So go use ClickFunnels. And I started using ClickFunnels and my life changed. It's because you need coaching and somebody to guide you is how you find the next steps.
Right.
Because I already been down that road. All right, lady, go out, go watch some football. I see you got your jersey. What team is that of?
No, it's just a t-shirt, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're Ohio. That's like a football thing. There's no football. Miami doesn't. The Hurricanes don't play today, which I was there last week at the stadium. And the Dolphins play tomorrow, but I just don't go to the stadium, so I'll just watch it. Well, I'm like about 10 minutes away from where the Dolphins, the big, now it's called Hard Rock, where they play the Super Bowl. So I'm like right up the street.
Okay.
Been to plenty of them.
Awesome.
All right? So I'll catch you sometime next week.
Okay.
Let's do Monday or Tuesday. We'll do the next one.
Okay.
Watch it. Go out and get it done and go sell 100 books today.